Yeah, let's take the aura. Take away the spellbinder. Good game. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Sultai Control with Game Enders. Right? The idea behind the deck is to just control the board as much as possible until we cast our Wincons, right? Within Auron's Epiphany, Hullbreaker Horror, Toxrill, and Coma. It's a Sultai mid-range / control deck that utilizes card draw, utilizes removal, our other top end here, Imrith, utilizes ramp, which helps us get closer and closer to our big spells, and utilizes life gain as well, and fetch cards basically, or dig cards, right? Also some disruption within negate, removal within Infernal Grasp and Power Word Kill, life gain and fetch within Cram Session and Divide by Zero, go blank for disruption, path for ramp, duress for disruption, fading hope for tempo. It's a very good card. It has to be included. Consider also to help us find our key cards, or maybe find our lands, finds, it makes our top decks much better. And it has to be included in the list. It obviously synergizes very well with the Hullbreaker Horror as well. And our sideboard here has Environmental Sciences, Teachings of the Archaics, Basic Conjuration, Containment Breach, Introduction to Annihilation, and 2 Mascot Exhibitions. We're running 24 lands here with what seems to be a lot of basics, but it's necessary for the path here. We never really have trouble with the mana that much because we have path, we have consider, we have memory deluge as well. So running 4 memory deluge is very good against control. And running only 2 forms of counter spells within negate and test of talents is very good. The rest is for our control matchups as well. Divide is more tempo. Divide works against mid-range and control as well, and it also works against aggro. You can make a lot of plays with divide, so it has to be included here. And yeah, so the idea is to just control as much as possible. You can gain life if you're if things are getting out of hand. You can also gain life with the environmental sciences. We don't play Lear because she's not really a thing that we want to play in every deck. We do run Hullbreaker Horror because it's a game ender, and the theme behind the deck is to run game enders, right? Hullbreaker Horror is a game ender, Toxrill ends games, Coma ends games, and Auron's Epiphany, when cast in a very specific manner, can sometimes take over the game, right? Imrith is very hard to deal with, and I chose this over Lolth. I chose this over Ren and 7 because of the card draw and because of the ward, right? It's a very good blocker if needed to be, and it can draw you cards. It's a flyer as well, so it can go over the top. And yeah, just the regular 1 copy of each, because we need so many answers to so many decks, right? And I've put more than 1 copy for cards that we absolutely need. Like Foreshadows Verdict, it's a must to have 4 copies. Memory Deluge, it's a must. Path to the Festival, it's a must. Although Memory Deluge is very slow, but I ran 3, I ran 2 copies, and I found that I needed 4 so much, throughout the games. Consider, I would run 4 if there's room for, a 4th one. The rest is very good, but it's very irrelevant when it comes to aggro. So it's just a dead card in the hand, but it's absolutely necessary because it's a faster and better counterspell when it comes to control matchups. You get access to their entire hand, and you can discard pretty much whatever you want. As opposed to, you get to only counter whatever they cast, so they can manipulate you this way. The rest stops any sort of manipulation. Divide by Zero for the tempo, like we said, and Meat Hook Massacre is our 5th and 6th board wipe, which is good. It gains you life as well. So the deck is consistent. but you just need to plan. You need to plan a lot, right? You need to plan for your next turn. You need to plan for how to control the board very, very well. You can also, if you're playing against aggro and you have your, duress or negate or test of talents in your hand and you don't really want them, you can always loot with divide by zero or loot with cram session. Instead of fetching something from the sideboard, you can always just discard the unnecessary cards and hopefully draw into something better. Yeah, the deck is at 4 creatures, 32 non-creatures, 24 lands, and 3.3 average converted mana cost. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. Support the channel as much as possible. You can also check out all the links down in the description for, if you want to follow the social media, you'll get early access to all the decks that I'm going to be playing. If you want to become a member and help me, for my time and effort, that's also a thing that's, very much appreciated. No matter what form of support you do, it's always going to be appreciated. And just make sure you stick around for the long journey. I can't wait for the new set. It's been kind of stale lately within standard and alchemy, so new sets should revive things, right? Alright, with that being said, let's get right into the gameplay, and I'll see you next time with another episode. Alright, another video. Bye. Alright, so no green, but I mean it's a Dimir hand, right? It is a Dimir hand, so it's pretty rough keeping a 2-land hand. I'm very discouraged all the time, but you have to, right? 3-land hand, but no green. I mean, Spellbinder next turn. Sounds awful, but what can you do? He's a turn ahead. No divide. Adeline. Adeline is fine. But we do need to kill Adeline, right? Or maybe kill the initiate. Bounce Adeline with the divide. I think so. Yeah, let's kill this because it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we bounce Adeline. This is rough, but Aspirant. Aspirant is pretty bad for us. Has to be the sciences. We just absolutely need to get to the Shadow's Verdict. I'm not even going to rely on the Massacre, to be honest. That's fine. So what we can do here is, which I think I'm going to do, honestly. Yeah. Oh, we don't have a second black source. That sucks. That really sucks. Can he kill us? I don't think so. Even if he played another aspirant. Yeah, let's make sure that we hit our land. Gain some life. I wanted to meat hook Massacre this turn. It would have been very good, but adversary. Pump things. Okay. I do want the Adeline to be on the battlefield. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. barely clinging to life here. Barely. Add a line, sure. Portable hole. Nice. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. I want a memory deluge. Yes, I'm being kind of greedy, but hopefully we can find something good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Aspirant is kind of problematic. Let's memory deluge now. Nothing. It's pretty bad. Right? That's so bad. But next turn we have Shadow's Verdict and Cram Session. Go green. Cram Session. And get, what do we get? Mascot. We cast Mascot next turn. Well, if he takes the Mascot, then we cast Emerith. But we can cast something, right? Thankfully he's not hitting a... Let's look at that hand first. Another Adeline, okay. Another Adeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's cast Emerith. End our turn and play Consider. Does he have enough mana to deal with Emerith? I don't think so. He needs a 2 mana removal card, and he needs to pay 4 for the ward. We're definitely slowing him down. We are drawing, you know, we're gaining life as well, slowly, I guess. Hopeful Initiate, okay. Does he want to attack? I don't think so, so we just... I'll get rid of the hive, and... So... we're very dead. We can block with the Hall as well. Yeah. We need to survive long enough to get to 9 mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. If he overwhelms us here, I mean, how could it be that 2 board wipes aren't enough? How is it that mono white is this good? Yeah, Aspirant. Just absolute devastation, right? So we block Adeline. Or we block the flyer. Yeah, we block Adeline with the Hall. Block here, then we take 3. Sounds good. Man, our draws have been insane. Insanely bad, that is. We pass again. But at least we got to 9 mana. But yeah, that's game. That was rough. That was really, really rough. He drew all the best cards. Okay. Good hand. No payoff, no draw, but I mean, you can't ask for the most perfect hand. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it looks like Azorius control, to be honest, so I'll keep that on top. We do need to ramp this turn though, so I think we ramp first. Get more blue. Maybe more green. We have green here. Oh, not Azorius. It's actually Smoldering Egg. Let's see. We slam the Amorth here, right? Since he's very slow. Nice Fading Hope. Oh, that's very nice. Nice Fading Hope. Okay. Let's see. Mana Form Hellkite. Okay. So let's look at his hand first. Fading Hope, Cinderclasm, Windfall, Thirst for Discovery, Divide by 0. Has to be the Fading Hope, right? Yeah, it has to be the Fading Hope. Do we attack though? Attack really doesn't gain us anything, right? But we do want to draw though. Let's take the Fading Hope. Let's take his Mana Form Hellkite and let's attack. Maybe he wants to divide so he can get sciences or ramp in this case. Epiphany. We have Hullbreaker Horror. All we have to do here is just pass, honestly. The tempo is obviously very nice, right? The Fading Hope. It's such a good card. He ramps as well. He has only 2 mana open. If he hits a land here, an untapped land, no, he doesn't. So no Divide by 0. But maybe Fading Hope? He still wants to attack because of the Epiphany. But what about this? Nice. Good game, sir. Goodbye, is it? Okay. Sure. This looks good. Yeah, this looks fine. So we're utilizing a couple things in this deck. We're utilizing control, we're utilizing ramp and tempo, right? Oh, this is terrible, huh? Catilda. Okay. What do we get? Certainly not sciences. I'm gonna get the teachings here. Man, this sucks. Getting teachings kind of sucks, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's at 4. Okay. Let's tempo some more. Sure. Let's take Adeline back again. Vorinclex is going to be a very big problem. What do we get? I guess sciences. We need to look for answers quickly. Double black, double green. Let's go double blue. Let's foretell because Vorinclex is coming down next turn. Spellbinder. Yeah, that's kind of terrible, huh? Let's see what he does here. If he wants to go for the Soul Shatter, that's fine by me. Yeah. You can play Adeline here as well, since I don't have any removal basically. Path can go away. Shadow's Verdict is insane. Nice. You gotta play four Shadow's Verdict, right? Everyone is like playing aggro, and it's the best card against aggro right now. Yeah, that's a good game. Alright, terrible hand, but we'll keep. Lands are good, but the hand is just terrible. Not the ideal hand that you want to see. The ideal hand would have one counter spell, one piece of removal, preferably a board wipe. Counter spell is here. It would have a ramp card and possibly a draw spell as well. So this is black green. Go blue here. He's running that. We don't foretell. But it's getting significantly better. It's getting a lot better. So nothing. Okay. If you have nothing, then that means nothing for us as well to do. Soren. Nope. Alright. I'll keep that. I'm pretty sure we can draw something good. Okay. I don't need anything for the grass just yet. Imirth is just terrible here as a draw. Okay. Oh, he runs village rights. Sure. So Deadly Dispute and village rights for ultimate draw. Yeah, we're just drawing all. We only have one copy of them. How are we just drawing them back to back? Only one copy of this, one copy of that, and we're still just no duress, no counterspell. I mean, MTG Arena is just rigged, right? And that's a proven fact that they actually do rig their games or their decks. Once they see a deck that performs very well, they absolutely shut it down right away. They start manipulating either the lands or your draw. So it doesn't really matter how good you are of a deck maker. You pretty much lose no matter what. If your deck is good, and if they see that your deck is good, you're gone. That's it. We have 2 green, 2 blue. I guess I'll go another black here. We play Imrith. Imrith is hard to deal with for them at this current moment. Unless they have a grasp and they pay 4. So it's like a token deck, right?
Oh, I've made friends in all kinds of places.
He plays Loath. Yeah. But that's fine, right? We have Shadow's Verdict. We kill the Loath as well.
Aren't I generous?
I fare better on my own anyway.
Seems very good to me.
Traitors, all of you.
Even if he kills Imrith here, it's whatever, right? We have one copy of... Jerry is fine. We have one copy of the Port of Carfel. Let's look at his hand. Meat Hook Massacre, Village Rights, Loath, Eye Twitch. Hopefully we can draw a land. No land. Let's take away his draw. And we'll pass. His massacres are nowhere near killing the Amyrth, so that's good. We kill the Chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still stuck at 5 lands. Oh, he off the top a draw spell. Okay. Well, at least we don't lose any life here. Let's blow it up. Unless he has another draw spell. Which he does. Yep. He runs 8 of them, apparently. So that's bad. More draw. We have to take the draw here, though. Hopefully top deck a land, which we did. Seems fine, honestly. Seems like he's just running massacres, right? He's at 3 currently. Yeah. Hit more land drops for the massacre, sure. Slime and Tox roll if we top deck a land. For sure. he would be at 4 for the massacre. But we just gotta up the pressure a little. Another Kaya.
Yeah, I can handle this.
I'm not gonna do anything about the Kaya.
Look good too. Just how I showed you. You got this.
Kaya is very irrelevant. Excuse me. Coma. I mean, what can you do here? You need 8 lands to successfully kill the Coma. And Imrith has been doing God's work, drawing us the extra necessary card each turn, which is the land. Because our draws have been just terrible, you know, besides the Coma. And it always seems like we draw so many Shadow's Verdicts, while all we need is really just our fetch cards. Nice. Gains another life.
Need a weapon? I got plenty.
Exile all cards from all graveyards, then create a spirit token. Okay. All the threats here. Another Doomscar would be terrible for us, but he's at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at 5 for the massacre, so. One mana away. Yeah, that's fine. So all the removal and not enough tokens to synergize with the Kaya seems very bad for him, right? Good game.
Ooh, never been part of an angry mob before. I'll find another way.
Yeah, that's game. That's so easy. Okay. Not bad. Could be a lot better, but you can't complain. Should be okay. Very slow start from our opponent here. I'm not gonna Infernal Grasp anything because he has Faceless Haven and Hive. I'm just gonna have him invest and then wait for the Shadow's Verdict. We have to consider, we're probably gonna Memory Deluge here. Deadly Dispute. Yeah, his start was really slow. Really slow. The first thing he played was a turn 3 Merchant, which is not what this deck wants to do. Yeah. It's Memory Deluge. Hopefully find a land and a Hullbreaker or anything. The rest would be fine. Yeah, we didn't find anything. This is a trash pick. Let's see though, we have consider still. we've got answers. Yeah, he's just drawing away everything, so that's good. Using the Deadly Disputes on stuff like that is fine by me. He is a Blood on the Snow deck, so I would have loved to like Test of Talents, something like that. This is pretty bad for us, right? Yeah, we can meet Hook Massacre easily. Sure. He has to discard something. Nice. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is very easy. The Lantern is pretty bad for us, right? Yeah, the Lantern is unexpected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Lantern is very unexpected. I think I'm gonna another Deadly Dispute. That's so annoying. It's very annoying. Takes away our scry, right? And I do want to scry pretty bad. Pretty badly. We drew a land so we can memory deluge, right? But we need to start discarding something, some things for the Lantern. I wonder why he runs the Lantern. Now I wonder what's in his hand though. So we've got 4 blue, only 2 black, and only 2 green. Let's go another black here. I'm fine with discarding 1 Shadow's Verdict. I'm fine with that. Let's discard a Verdict. I think he's gonna pass. I think he's going to abuse the Lantern here. So we need like divide by 0. I do like the idea of negate, but I do want a divide by 0. I also want to look at his hand. He's not playing anything at all. I also want consider, so I'm not gonna go blank. I'm gonna get negate and consider possibly. I don't really care what's in his hand that much. Yeah, let's consider. Hopefully we find our divide by 0. Balance the Lantern. Sure. Balance the Lantern and then counter it. Are we gonna have enough mana? Yeah. He's gonna do the thing with the Lantern one more time, but that's fine. Sure. Maybe sacrifice the Lantern? If so, then that's cool. Yeah. Nice. I mean, that's all I really wanted, is for him to just get rid of the Lantern. If he has another one, then we have negate. We're not really drawing any of our payoff things. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Look at that hand as well. Oh, he does have another lantern. Sure. Library. Yeah, so lantern, skullport, eaten alive. That's about it. His deck sucks. It's absolutely terrible. I twitch. It's fine. No value. Still have mana open for the lantern. Nice. That's what you want to do? Okay. I'll happily take that. Happily. Well, he has a massacre for the birds, right? So I'll just foretell. Save it for later. We're doing very well here. He was trying to grind us out, but it's obviously a very terrible idea. Let's kill his lands. Nice. We're doing much better than he is. Yeah. Massacre is fine. Since he played the Massacre, I think we take an extra turn here. Pretty sure he has another one. Or at least something, you know. Another land here is just terrible. But let's go in for the hit. Did he play a Planeswalker? He has T-Grid, Tier Grid, Regent to get with the Blood on the Snow. But he's far away from the Blood on the Snow, right? Is he going to feel comfortable casting the Tier Grid? Nice. Nice. So Hullbreaker is good here, obviously. Hullbreaker is very good here. That's pretty much game. Grinding us out was not the plan. It's really not what you want to see. Let's give him the early good game. The rest, nice. It worked out. Nice. Next one. Okay. The hand is good because we have path to the festival. And hopefully we can find a land with Consider. Let's see though. Voice of the Blessed. No land. Playing against clerics. Elite Spellbinder is terrible for us here. We drew a land, which is good. But if he takes the path away, that's pretty bad. He has to take the path away. We have 2 verdicts. Okay. What, he's hoping to draw another Spellbinder? Very viable, right, for him? Very, very viable. Like, he can do that easily. Hopefully we top deck a land. Yeah, It doesn't seem like he wants to invest here. And we didn't top deck a land, of course. I mean, of course we don't. Power of Heroes. Sure. No, we need to Memory Deluge to make sure that we top deck a land. Nice. Land is also very nice. I'll take the green. Now he has to play more threats. Minister. Sure. We have to divide something so we can get the sciences. So hopefully we can get like gain a little more life. We're very close to coma as well. Let's kill it. This can be cast only as a sorcery, so let's have him invest more onto the board. Sure. I want to Memory Deluge anyway, so Hullbreaker, Fading Hope. Yep. Has to be. Hullbreaker is online. But I think I want to cast the coma first. Yeah, let's see if he concedes here. Yeah, that's pretty terrible for him, right? We equalized pretty well. So I think in this case, we tap. Just to like not lose as much life as he would want us to. Go blank is a very fine draw. But what I really want to do is Hullbreaker and Fading Hope. I mean, we're just stacked, right? We're absolutely stacked. Oh, what did I press here? Tab. Do you want to block? You can get another aura. But what do you get? Aspirant? I mean, we can tap him out if we don't want to take damage, which we won't take damage. We'll cast the Hullbreaker, then the Fading Hope, and just win. Or maybe he just ropes us to death. He knows about the divide by 0. Okay. He was just thinking, apparently. Yeah, let's take the aura. Take away the Spellbinder. Good game.